Ice-style crystal ice mirrors! Obito was peppered with senbon needles, pushing them out of his body with chakra. He was fighting a battle on two fronts. One versus Killer Bee and the Eight Tails. The other, the rest of the Shinobi Alliance. He looked down as the Gedo statue was bound by stone chains, Gyuki charging a tailed beast bomb. Lava style, molten wasteland, Obito muttered, calling upon the statue's stored energy. The lava forced everyone to retreat, the Gedo statue avoiding the tailed beast bomb. Obito charged a crude version of his own, which pushed Gyuki back as he blocked with his tentacles. Chidori! Obito caught Kakashi's fist, his own punching through his old friend's chest. Give up, Kakashi, Obito ordered, pulling him into the Kamui dimension. A moment later, the Gedo statue was charged by the Akimichi clan, all using the expansion jutsu. More stone chains traveled up its limbs. Fire and lightning rained down, passing through Obito thanks to Kamui. This is annoying. Wood style, giant splinter bullets. The Gedo statue raised its hand, wooden spikes raining down on the shinobi. Walls were erected, Hyuga clan members deflecting the rest. More attacks fell on him, but Obito could see noticeably less. Lightning style, thunderbolt lance! The blast forced Obito to become intangible. He did so by sending most of his body to the Kamui dimension, his face included. As a result, he saw the bright blue Chidori slamming into his chest. Obito coughed blood onto Kakashi, cursing his mistake. Being hit from the Kamui dimension was something he hadn't considered. He was forced to return to the real world, summoning as much tailed beast chakra as he could. The result was a blast that sent everyone flying. Gyuki and Bee held their ground, the Gedo statue grabbing onto the beast. Gyuki fired a tailed beast bomb at point-blank range. The statue tanked the blast, wooden spikes growing from its body. They stabbed the Eight Tails, which immediately felt its chakra start to drain. Summoning Jutsu! Gamabunta's sword slashed through the spikes, Gyuki retreating. The toad then charged the Gedo statue, Jiraiya weaving hand signs on top of him. You ready for this, Zabuza? The swordsman smirked. Like you have to ask, sage. Jiraiya nodded, completing his hand signs. Combination water style. Great wave jutsu. Gamabunta unleashed a wave of water, Zabuza transforming it into his own jutsu. Water style. Chakra eater. Take this, you damned Uchiha. Obito frowned. Like your cheap imitation will do anything. Lava style, lava ball. Sixth gate, open! Rock Lee and Might Guy jumped, their combined kick destroying the molten sphere. Zabuza jumped through the debris, Chakra Eater slamming into the statue. Obito cursed as he felt his chakra slowly begin to drain. Gamabunta kept its arms at bay, and he couldn't attack since he was connected to the statue. I expected a lot more from the person who reanimated me. Fire style. Majestic Destroyer Flame. The white tendril slammed into Zabuza, forcing his technique to vanish and him to retreat. Madara directed his flames to the Toad boss, Jiraiya sending him away. Glad to see you both, Haku sighed, smiling to the sage and her old teacher. Likewise. But right now, things aren't looking great, Jiraiya muttered. Madara now stood atop the Gedo statue, attached by a cord. Obito vanished into the Kamui dimension. The Uchiha ghost immediately weaved hand signs, his flames many times larger than before. Mist Ninja peppered it with liquid bullets. only for them all to vaporize. "Send your water to me!" Haku shouted, each shinobi following her lead. Haku placed her hands on the monstrous wall of water. Ice style, instant freeze! The ice formed just in time, flames barreling into it. Haku paled as she saw the flames turn blue, slowly chipping away at the ice. Madara frowned. "The last of the Yuki clan. I've heard about your skills, but even your Keke Genkai cannot withstand my power. Almighty push!" The invisible force was powered by the Gedo statue, destroying the mountain of ice instantly. Shinobi continued the barrage of jutsu they used on Obito, but Madara paid even less attention to it. His retaliation was even worse. Flames and lightning destroyed everything in its path, water and earth engulfing everyone. Blades of wind tore through the battlefield. Gyuki fired another tailed beast bomb, the Gedo statue charging straight through it. "Everyone, go for its legs!" Shikamaru shouted, the first to realize Madara's goal. "I'm afraid that won't help you." "Earth style, Garden of Stone," Madara shouted. Blood and guts covered the massive spikes of rock. The Gedo statue was on top of Gyuki, the octopus attempting to keep it at bay with his tentacles. Madara fired jutsu after jutsu at his face, slowly pulling the Eight Tails into the statue. Thanks to the 7 other beasts within it, Madara knew it wouldn't take long. Ice style, giant crystal ice mirrors! Each sheet of ice towered over Madara. Each one reflected the remaining shinobi army. Madara grinned. "Interesting. Let's see what your technique can do, Haku Yuki." "Water style, liquid bullets." Madara's Rinnegan widened, Haku's presence finally registering. He looked down as she stepped out of her own, smaller mirror, hand already pressed against his armor. A stream of water filled the gaps in his reanimated body. Ice style, frost core. Madara's body burst into pieces, all held together by shards of ice. She severed the cord linking him to the statue, performing more hand signs. Planetary devastation. Haku froze herself to the statue before she could be pulled in by the black orb. Madara had other plans, chakra rods piercing her limbs. "You have impressed me, but I cannot allow you to affect my plans any longer. Universal pull." Madara focused his technique at the center of the ice trapping him. Said ice shattered, allowing his body to regenerate. Ice style, Frozen Fortress! A blue Susanoo smashed the oncoming attack. Madara focusing it around the Gedo statue. He charged Gyuki as he destroyed the falling moon, cutting off several tentacles with a single slash. Universal pull! Gyuki was forced into the statue's grip, a Susanoo blade piercing its chest. Combine the Gedo statue's ability to contain tailed beasts with the Rinnegan's chakra absorption, and the Eight Tails shall be consumed in no time. Madara grinned. Lightning style, Thunderbolt Lance! Madara used Almighty Push just in time. Killer Bee landed atop the statue, the form of Gyuki still active, however. Haku hid her smirk. The Eight Tails was able to split its chakra, meaning Madara was only absorbing a fraction of it, while Bee held the rest. Ninja Art, Art of the Raging Lion's Mane, Shadow Possession Jutsu, Earth Style, Earth Bindings, Ice Style, Instant Freeze! Every jutsu that could be used to restrict movement was used on Madara, Bee drawing his 7 blades. Jiraiya and the Sealers all readied themselves to contain the Uchiha Ghost, For added measure, the Shinobi Alliance channeled their chakra to Zabuza, who summoned a monstrous chakra eater jutsu. You really are such an annoyance, Madara smirked, his Rinnegan pulsing. Come forth, King of Hell. The bizarre entity appeared beneath Madara's feet. Haku realizing his plan. The King of Hell jutsu could heal any injury, even death if enough chakra was used. And Madara Uchiha planned to use it on himself. Not only would he be freed once consumed, but his reanimated body would be changed. The moment he stepped out, he would be truly alive. Please, Naruto, whatever happens to us, whatever happens to me, don't come here, Haku pleaded within her mind, as her mouth let out a frantic shout. She realized too late it was pointless. As she gathered her chakra in a vain attempt to continue, her mind conjured one more sentence. No matter what happens, I love you, Naruto. Far from the main battlefield, Kakashi stepped out of a vortex into a vast forest. Obito followed, filled with holes. He was forced to return their fight to the real world, as he couldn't dodge using Kamui. His old friend had caught on to his tricks. His own Mangekyo spinning. Kakashi wouldn't admit it, but his Sharingan was near its limit. Its vision had started to blur shortly into the war, and now it was nearly pitch black. He guessed Obito didn't have that problem, due to the Hashirama cells in his body. The Jonin also wouldn't admit that the rest of his body was damaged too. The number of holes in his body rivaled Obito's. His chakra spent as well. Just give up, Kakashi. Allow yourself to dream in the infinite Tsukuyomi. Out of everyone, you deserve a happy ending. Even more than me, Obito panted, summoning a chakra rod. Kakashi chuckled hoarsely, his mask threatening to fall off. The last of his chakra condensed in his hand, forming a Chidori. I can't give up yet. If I were to die without stopping you, Rin would scold me. But who knows? I may go to hell instead of the afterlife. It would be fitting. Obito frowned, raising his weapon. I see. If that's what you wish, then so be it! Obito dashed forward, only for needles of lightning to pass through him. He was forced to back off, a figure covered in orange chakra landing in front of Kakashi. Is that you, Sasuke? Why are you here? Kakashi asked, falling to his knees. Naruto sensed your appearance, so I came here to retrieve you. Naruto should make it to the final battle soon enough. Is that so? Obito grunted. In that case, I must return. A real shame I didn't bring Shisui's eye. You would be quite useful against Naruto, Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke scoffed. Both Itachi and myself have done far too much evil to live within a world of lies. I'd rather die trying to redeem myself than live in the infinite Tsukuyomi. Obito frowned, vanishing without another word. Sasuke turned, picking up Kakashi. We'll meet up with the Kage and Sakura, then catch up with Naruto. So hang on a little longer, Sensei. Obito did say one thing right. You do deserve a happy ending. Kakashi chuckled. Thanks for that. But Naruto needs far more help. Madara is currently fighting, and since I've been gone, there's no telling what he's done. Sasuke nodded, dashing away at full speed. Kakashi-sensei is right. And if Madara has done something atrocious, there's no telling what Naruto will do in response. If you like what you just heard, consider hitting the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified about new videos. If there's a part you've missed, then check out the entire playlist on screen. If you like this story, please share it with your fellow anime lovers. Any support helps a lot. That's all for now. This is Ninja Kai, disappearing in a golden flash.